Hey everyone, we are back again and we want to listen to some music together. Coke Studio Bangla has dropped two tracks. Today we are listening to Anondodhara right now, and we would also listen to the other one, the previous one,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gong Gong,
Gum gum, yeah.
right? And yeah, one thing that I want to mention is first of all, we do listen to music, right? Just not on the channel. We are so far unable to multiple reasons, right?
Hmm.
Another thing that is more important to mention is that some people think that we critique music. Some people think that we judge music or whatever. I wanna make sure that what we do here is none of it. What we do here is we just between two friends we talk about music, right? What do you like about it? What music do you like? Why you liked it?
Hmm.
Is just another setting where you might be sitting with your friends discussing any topics, right? Whether it be music, cricket, football, sports, politics, whatever. So if I listen to some music that I like, I would want to share with my friends, right? And we want to talk about it. And that's what we do here. So please don't think that we critique or pass judgments. That's not what we do, and we are not even capable. We are not even
Yeah. Not
competent
even
enough
remotely close, yeah.
to do that. But we do what we do for the love of music. So anything to add, Ahmad?
No, I think it's we already missed two tracks. I haven't listened to this one, by the way. I listened
You
to Buno.
haven't.
No, I
Oh,
haven't. I
all
haven't.
right.
So,
So that now that you haven't, I
hmm.
can't even tell you that don't watch the video, because this is one of the track that I found that it was better for me to experience the audio alone, like without the video. But we will talk
Hmm.
about the stuff later
Hmm.
on.
Yeah, let's just start then.
Let's start then. Three, two, one, play.
Coke Studio Bangla, Season 2.
I'll try not to, maybe, or we'll see. The visuals are so amazing yet distracting.
Yeah, I can sense that already.
আনন্দধারা বহিছে ভুবনে আনন্দধারা বহিছে ভুবনে দিন রজনী কত অমৃত রস উথলি যায় অনন্ত গগনে আনন্দধারা বহিছে ভুবনে আনন্দধারা বহিছে ভুবনে
Very surreal feel to this composition.
Soundscape is just
করে রবি শশী অঞ্জলি ভরিয়া সদা দীপ্ত
wow.
রহে অক্ষয় জ্যোতি পান করে রবি শশী অঞ্জলি ভরিয়া সদা দীপ্ত রহে অক্ষয় জ্যোতি
নিত্য
Oh my God.
পূর্ণধরা জীবনে কিরণে
I'm already having goosebumps.
আনন্দধারা বসিয়া আছো কেন আপন মনে স্বার্থ নিমগ্ন কি কারণে বসিয়া আছো কেন আপন মনে স্বার্থ নিমগ্ন কি কারণে
চারিদিকে দেখো চাহি হৃদয় প্রসারী
Oh,
Your soul and love.
oh,
দুঃখ সব তুচ্ছ মানি চারিদিকে দেখো চাহি হৃদয় প্রসারী ক্ষুদ্র দুঃখ সব তুচ্ছ মানি
প্রেম ভরিয়া লহ শূন্য জীবনে আনন্দধারা বহিছে ভুবনে আনন্দধারা বহিছে ভুবনে
Very gradual progression. Very gradual.
দিন রজনী কত অমৃত রস উথলে যায় অনন্ত গগনে আনন্দধারা বহিছে ভুবনে আনন্দধারা বহিছে ভুবনে
oh.
You kept your eyes closed throughout.
Yeah, the
Had to
video
immerse in
was
this.
the video was too distracting. The experience, this track has to be experienced as in a very immersive manner. You know, it's I realized this after a couple of lessons. I was also watching the track, but no. First of all, Arnob finally, I mean, personally, you have delivered on your promise that, I mean, you have been delivering, sure, but you have delivered on your promise that you are going to create something, I mean, this is outstanding. The fusion of Western, Eastern plus electronic music, outstanding fusion. Throughout the season, there has been such fusions, very well done, in most of the cases, but this is just beyond. You know, it's whew, whew.
So this is basically the first time I'm listening to the female artist. I forgot the name.
Adity
Adity
Mohsin.
Mohsin. I have listened to Bappa Mazumder or Mazumder. Please correct me with the pronunciation. I have listened to his song because many of our listeners have requested his songs, and he is known as the melody king of Bangladesh as well. He has a long list of discography, and he has been composing songs since a couple of decades now. So he's a veteran, obviously. Um, I saw him, I think, in the last season as well. One of the viewers actually pointed out, I think, in the comments that he was part of season one, but only for one track. And here I was looking forward to what he has to offer here. And in general, when I listen to, I completely agree with you that the video usually is distracting, but here I found the visuals equally appealing and very aligned and properly harmonized with what was happening with the musical arrangement itself. Talking about Bappa Mazumder, I simply just melted away with his voice. The way he, the way he has sung those lines, and while I was mentioning during that track as well, that they're very complimenting voices, both of them. The transitions between both of them were so, it was like flowing river, literally. It was so wonderful that I literally had goosebumps when he was, as soon as his vocals started in the, I think, 2 minute mark or somewhere.
There were
I
so
literally
many
had
goosebumps
very
throughout this track.
absolutely. It has that surreal feel. You said that you have to immerse in
Ah,
it, and this track had that surreal feel. And now that I read the description of this track, it makes complete sense why the arrangement was done this way, depicting the harmony of nature. You had to have this surreal feel. So one of the most wonderful tracks of this season, I would say.
phew. Yeah, I mean, I'm totally speechless. Um, Talking about the vocalist, Adity Mohsin, both of them, vocally, I mean, their accuracy with their notes and all, don't even want to comment, can't even
Hmm.
do that,
Hmm.
right? They were top notch. The delivery was fantastic. The pace, the delivery, the signature, the time signatures and all. But man, I mean, we maybe both of us have some affinity um, in this part of our lives, especially towards Bangladeshi male singers. We
Hmm.
have kept mentioning this, that there's something about Bangladeshi male singers and their voices, how they are trained. I don't know what it is about them that just
Absolutely.
appeals to us, you
Hmm.
know. So his, I mean, singing aside, techniques aside, but his voice itself and his
Voice itself.
delivery was just the way it was mixed, the way he
Hmm.
delivered. It was, oh my god, for me,
Hmm.
oh my god. I'm talking about his voice, right?
Hmm.
I was like dumbfounded, floored,
Hmm.
properly floored. I mean, and then there it was their singing, the duet in between, right? The harmonies, brilliant. What I mean, this and Sarod, right? The magic. But
Hmm.
man, the when you take out the vocalist and Sarod aside, and
Hmm.
then everything else, the way it was paced, the
Absolutely.
way it was paced from start to end,
Start till the end.
right? It was this gradual increase in tempo, the gradual increase in,
Very gradual, yeah.
you know, the it was the experience is so weird that it it is meant to be serene,
Hmm.
but makes you restless.
Hmm.
The pace at which the beat, all the instruments, there were so many elements into the mixture, the spices, so many of them, but the manner at which they paced, especially towards the end, I had my
Absolutely.
jaws clenched very tightly. And every time I hear this, it has been happening that I had my jaws clenched. That it did, the build up was
Hmm.
such that,
Hmm. Hmm.
oh, oh my
Mesmerizing,
god,
mesmerizing build-up.
yeah, man, I am totally floored by this particular track. No, the
Um,
equal Anondodhara, two
Good
very
point.
contrasting. contrasting, two very contrasting, right? In Nadir Kul, very minimal use of instruments, bind it together by the keys. Here, they were. I felt the first time I heard it, I because I was watching the video, I thought that there was just too many things happening. I instantly liked it. I instantly loved it. Everything, that they're singing, made sure that you like it. But while watching the video the first time, I felt that there was just too many things happening. And the second time, I wanted to, verify this thinking that is there really too many things happening? And then after the second time watching the video and while listening, I realized that, I have to actually listen to it without the video. And once I start doing that, man, you actually then get the experience, get the intention behind what you're doing. And man,
Absolutely.
this does things to you, this particular track.
I can completely imagine that. I would also experience it without the video because this is my first time listening to it. But a good comment made by you regarding Nadir Kul, and I was actually reminded of the comment made by Arnob on Nadir Kul's
Yes.
video that
He wanted to give space to.
yeah, yeah. So, and the important thing now I realize I can connect that comment to this particular video. I may be completely wrong, but he referred the five elements that are mentioned in the Hindu scriptures or in the Greek mythology, which are earth, water, fire, air,
Air.
space. Space was what he mentioned in the Nodekul as well. And here, I think visually they are trying to depict the harmony of the nature or the small things that happen around us by nature, which completes our existence. And all those five elements come into picture visually, and
Very good.
also with the arrangement as well, because you see the element of fire, you see the element of wind, the element of water. In
Water,
fact,
yeah.
you are using the
Yeah.
singing bowl there, and um, I think also there are some two more elements which are usually referred, what is the your own soul and consciousness. And if you see those dancers who were performing on the stage, I think that they were probably trying to just embody the soul of a person or
The
the
spiritual thing.
spirituality. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because there are lines from there. I'm roughly just mentioning those lines that you have to deep dive into your own soul, look into your soul, and then you would realize that the adversities or the minor or trivial changes that you experience in your life are nothing in the bigger context or the bigger picture of the existence that you have. So it is an experience visually and audio in terms of audio for me as well. So yeah, wonderfully done, wonderfully done.
Yeah. This is Rabindranath Tagore's
Yeah, it
work,
mentions in the
right?
description.
And a lot of our viewers have mentioned that you should actually dive into that particular field. And honestly, very afraid. At least I'm scared of it. The depth, the capacity you need to actually understand this, because um, we are trained in a manner, both of us in a manner that is we cannot touch things from surface, right? This is not in our nature. So we are afraid to dive into that, because the depth it requires, the dedication it would require is completely off the charts. But here it's one of the examples, beautiful poetry. Even though we are we have read it, the lyrics, right? I have read it, even and also we do understand some of the Bangla by now, right? So some of the things we
Some
do
of
pick
it,
up.
yeah.
Beautiful work, but the way it was accentuated by the arrangement, man, I cannot, hats off to Arnob. This is brilliant, one of the best pieces of work. Even though fusion, there's some element of experimentation, but wow, what an outcome for
Absolutely.
me personally. For me, yeah, this is an experience that I'm gonna be enjoying for a long time.
True, Absolutely. I think a lot of viewers have mentioned referring back to Coke Studio season one as well, and I kind of agree with that thought as well. But I was just thinking that many people are praising season one a lot more than season two. But when now that I realize, just from purely from listeners' perspective, um, if you listen to the tracks of season one, at least for me personally, those tracks actually pull you in or suck you in from the word go. You just are sucked into the music, the arrangement, the beauty of it. But in the season two, I feel that the way the songs have been crafted, it makes you think a bit more and it grows over time with you. I mean, it grows on you after some time, after you have just given a couple of listens to it. Then you realize the beauty that is happening in this particular track. So, if you are just listening it for the first time, probably you might enjoy Coke Studio season one. But if you just, as you said, you mentioned Rabindranath Tagore's work as well. But even if this kind of particular music, you want to just delve in, you would probably realize and start to appreciate the intricacies of the arrangement or the overall package that has been done.
Also, if you, I mean, if you are just to consume music, then season one was far more digestible,
Far more.
far more digestible, easier to swallow.
Hmm.
Season two, there's, I mean, if you go with open mind, you do understand that there has been a lot of experimentation going on, right?
Hmm.
And with experimentation comes, higher risk, higher rewards.
Of course.
So
Of course.
I mean, you do see what they are trying to do, and you do see the avenues that they are creating, the boundaries they are pushing. First of
Hmm.
all, secondly, season one still had fusion elements, but it was comparatively far more conservative.
Hmm.
Season two has been like totally liberal when it comes to
Hmm.
experimentation, when it comes to opening up,
Hmm. Hmm.
you're
Hmm.
being liberal.
True. Hmm.
So yeah.
Hmm. All right, I think let's keep it here. There's plenty to talk about this song. I am actually intrigued about the idea of revisiting this song on our channel someday, or maybe some other timeless
Absolutely.
compositions of both the seasons, because we would unpack a lot of layers. At least I would
Yeah,
be when
yeah.
I'm just listening it for the first time. But yeah, let us know, all of our viewers. We are again once again we are sorry that we haven't been regular on our channel due to various reasons, but we are trying to keep that momentum up now. Hopefully, you will see videos more often from our channel, but we will be throwing in videos pretty soon. So let us know your thoughts around this particular track, and we'll catch up on the next one. Until then, take care.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.